All right, we're at the gym right now, man, just so you guys can see, but let me tell you the 5 things that I messed up with when I smoked my first cigar. 5 things I did incorrectly that I wish I knew the first cigar that I did. Like, I wish I knew, like, the changes and just, let's get into it. All right, man, you guys know me, man. Oh, shit, I almost fell. All right, so I smoked my first cigar for the very first time, and it was a great experience. Overall, it was a great experience, but I didn't check to see if anybody was in. But there was things that I could have done to, like, probably enhance the experience. So if this is your first cigar, if you've never smoked a cigar, like, this is just understand that these are things that I would have done differently if I can go back in time. The very first thing is, like, when I chose the cigar that I smoked, I didn't really I did research on, like, how to smoke a cigar, how to cut it, like, how to puff it, like, how to light it, and all that shit, but I didn't do research on the actual cigar. So when I went and bought a cigar, it was just whatever they had, you know, and I wanted a certain look. I wanted, like, a chunky cigar. I wanted a cigar that was, like, it was a darker, you know, it had a certain look, but I didn't know anything about the tobacco. I didn't know how to smoke, the flavors, anything. So that's the first thing that I messed up with. I didn't do any research on the actual cigars. Now, I have another video, man, that I'm coming out with, and I've done a little research, and this is a cigar that I actually want to consume. So that's the first step. If you've never done cigars before, do research on, like, a beginner cigar, a cigar that is not crazy harsh, a cigar that's easy to smoke, a cigar that's, you know, like a beginner cigar. Just do research on a beginner cigar and just tally it up and then just choose one, you know, and then take record of what cigar you smoke. I have no clue. I made a video, I know it was a Romeo and Juliet, but when I look online, it's plenty of Romeo and Juliet cigars. So it's like, I have no clue what I smoke. You know, I guess I can look at the label and all that shit or whatever, but I have no clue. So that's the very first step. Like, do research on the cigar that you smoke, your very first one, so you know what it is. You know, it's not crazy, overbearing, and you have a history or a database of, like, what cigars you smoke. So you're not, like, repeating cigars. You can figure out what cigars you liked. And cigars are like shoes, man. Like, you never have, like, all right, you can just say, like, I smoked a Nike or I smoked a Reebok. They're gonna be like, all right, when I go to the shoe store, like, is it Jordan 4s? Is it Jordan 5s? Is it Nike? Is it, you know, the Air LeBrons? Is it Air Kobe's? Is it, like, what is this? Nike, Reebok, Adidas? I know that, but cigars is the same way. Like, cigars have different, you know, like, they have a manufacturer, but then I guess they have a name of a cigar. I don't know what it is. Comment down below. You guys probably know more than me if you're watching this, but, you know, I wish I would have known the exact cigar that I smoked. So what I can do is I can go back and, like, I can talk to the people and I can look at the cigars that they have available, the place that I bought it from, and then I can just, you know, get the information that way. But first step, do research on what cigar you want to smoke. All right, let's go to number 2. All right, so the first step, I'm trying to change the look because it was dark as shit on that one, man. Man, why y'all didn't tell me, man, I need a haircut, man? Like, I definitely need a haircut, man. This is the usual look, but I'm trying to grow it out. And I was thinking I was just gonna, like, do a certain thing. I've been grinding, like, the last, like, couple months, but I haven't been going out, so I haven't needed a haircut. Like, everybody who I see, they're okay with my haircut the way it is. But me personally, man, I need a fucking haircut. But number two. The number 2 thing is I didn't eat. I didn't drink. My mouth was dry as shit. Like, my stomach was messed up. If you're smoking a cigar, be sure, do not do it on an empty stomach. Do not do it on an empty stomach. I guess you can do it in the morning, but, like, have something with you. Have some coffee, some water, a smoothie, because your mouth gonna be dry as shit. And it's just, I felt like it was just too strong for me, man. Like, it was like I said, it was a good experience, and I liked while I got off camera, like, I felt like the buzz. But while I was doing it, I wish I had, like, a coffee. Like, comment down below, man, because people on the last video, they commented, man, I wish I would have. I'm gonna shout you guys out in the next video, man. But you guys told me, like, different tips and different things I need to do. And, like, one thing was coffee, one thing was whiskey, have water, not puff as so much or whatever. That's gonna be number 3. Number 3 thing is, what I fucked up with, I was puffing hard as shit. I was doing, like, little baby puffs. I was smoking it, but then I was so scared that it was like gonna like not stay lit that I was hitting it so damn hard. I was hitting it, but I was doing it in like baby puffs. So I was hitting it constantly in baby puffs. And I wish, man, I appreciate you, man. Like everybody who commented on the last video, and you guys told me exactly what I need to do. I just don't remember the names. But they were telling me that when you do constant puffs, it heats up the cigar, and that's what made it bitter at the last third or the last quarter, whatever you guys want to say, because I was like constantly puffing it during the whole process, and I was heating it up, so it wasn't like at the temperature that it needed to be because I wasn't smoking it consistently, you know. So that's step 3. If you're smoking a cigar, do not do the little baby puff that I was doing. Don't be worried about it staying lit. Just light. If you need to light it, fuck. That's what they were saying in the comments too, man. Dog, I appreciate you guys. They were saying if it goes out, just relight it. I was so scared that, like, man, I'm coming from like the car world, you know? So I'm coming from the car world where if you like fuck up and you're driving a stick, if you stall that boy, like it's embarrassing. So I was thinking like if you smoking a cigar and you light it and it's lit and you smoking it and then it goes out, like it's kind of like, you know, it's like a no-no. But apparently you can just relight it. You can just relight it because it's a rhythm to it. It's like a rhythm to the shit, you know? And that's the cool thing about cigars, man. Like, I know you guys are probably thinking like, man, just tell me the fucking 5 steps, man. But we talking about cigars, man. So you gotta like understand. We're gonna be relaxed, man. We're gonna be calm down, man. Goddamn, calm down. We're gonna relax, man. We're gonna get to it. But step 3 is do not puff this motherfucker like super fast and super hard and quick, and like you trying to keep it lit. If it goes out, you can relight it, you know. But don't heat it up because I promise you, from my experience, from my first cigar ever, that boy gets extremely bitter at the end if you heat it up too much by doing those little baby puffs. So you have to do a consistent, smooth puff, you know? And on this video, I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna buy another cigar and I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna, you know, work on the puffs, you know? But that's step 3. That's mistake 3. Mistake 3 is I was puffing it too fast because I was scared to like relight it. I didn't want to relight it, so I was trying to keep it lit, and I was just doing like the worst thing I guess imaginable is heating the cigar up. All right, so step 4, not step 4, but like error 4 that I fucked up with is what is it? What was it? All right, so step 1 is I didn't do research. Step 2 was what? I didn't have any food or whatever. I didn't have any heat. Damn, what was it? I'm tripping out, man. I try not to write my shit down, man, but damn, what was it? What was step 4? Hold on, let me come back. Oh, step 4 for sure, or mistake 4 is I didn't have a proper lighter. So I was outside when I smoked my first cigar. I was outside and it was windy and I couldn't light it, and it worked out eventually in the long run, but initially, like I had problems lighting the cigar because I didn't have a torch lighter. I had just a regular lighter, man. Like I don't smoke and all that shit or whatever, so I don't have lighters on deck, you know. So I just went to the store like, hey, I need to light a cigar. Let me get a lighter, and they gave me a lighter. Fuck it, yeah, give it to me. Fuck shit, you know. But that was the wrong lighter for a cigar because you guys know, if you're watching this video, man, like you probably watch other videos and you know you need one of those torch cigar lighters, you know, a cigar lighter. I didn't have that shit. So that's the thing that I fucked up with because it didn't ruin the experience, but it took me like a while to get the experience started. Whereas I could have started probably like 10 minutes earlier if I had the proper lighter. So that's mistake 4. I keep saying step, but it's mistake 4. And mistake 5 is, all right, so what do we have? We have, I didn't do research. I was puffing too hard. I didn't have the correct lighter. I didn't eat and drink before. I didn't have any like coffee or any of that shit, whatever. And mistake 5 is probably, I was recording it. I didn't fully, I'm just gonna make it up, man. I only have 4. I thought in my mind before I made this video, I was thinking like, I got 4 legit ones, but the 5th one, I'm gonna just think about it on the fly. And this is me thinking about it on the fly. I wish I had somebody to smoke the cigar with, you know. I'm trying to make sure it's still recording, but I wish I had somebody to smoke the cigar with, because it's an experience, from lighting it to buying it to smoking it to knowing the rhythm, you know. Like, don't just puff, 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 puff. Like, you gotta puff and relax, talk or whatever, you know, chill, take a sip, and then puff again, and then talk, sip, drink, chill, you know. Like, hey, okay, yeah, okay. Who you vote for? Trump? Come on, Trump. Who you like? Lakers, Cowboys, Yankees? Who? You know. But instead, I was by myself, and so I was like trying. Again, I'm going back to one of the other steps. I was trying to keep it lit, so I was my rhythm was fucked up. My rhythm was all fucked up. So I didn't have the rhythm, and I did it by myself. So that was a combo, you know. I know it was a previous mistake or whatever, but mistake 5 is I smoked by myself, and that's a cool thing. I guess you can do it, whatever you have to, but now I'm more conscious on the rhythm that I have to embody and exhibit while I'm smoking a cigar. When I was first doing it, like I said, it was all just trial and error, but that's why I appreciate you guys in the comment section. Everybody who commented on the video before. I don't know if you watched my all my other videos about cars and giveaways and all that, but I try to give back as much as I can. And honestly, like I talk to some other cigar people who make cigar content, and there's no way to monetize cigar content. Like the video that I had before, I'm gonna talk about it, but it was demonetized. Like, it was a yellow, I made 35 cents and I think I got like 1,000 views. I made 32, 33 cents. I'm not gonna put it on the video because I'm gonna make a video about it. But so I appreciate you guys who told me the tips and all that shit or whatever. So this is just strictly from the love, because I know this video, as soon as I put cigar in the title, it's gonna be demonetized. I'm not gonna make any, and it's sounds and all that. So I just appreciate you guys commenting. If you comment, I appreciate it. I don't have anything to sell you, none of that shit. Not yet, but yeah, that's 5 steps. 5 steps. Let's go back. Let's run it back one more time. If you're new to cigar smoking, eat and drink. Have a coffee, a whiskey, a water, something by you while you're smoking your cigar. Number 2, do some research. It was number 1, but whatever. You guys know what I mean. Do some research on the cigar. Like, know what cigar you're smoking. Know that it's a beginner cigar, the notes and the taste and the flavor and all that shit that you want. Because if you get the wrong one, like, you fucked up. Number two was the drinking of the, eat. Don't do it on an empty stomach. 3 is, fuck, man, I forgot already. You guys know. I don't know. You guys know, man. Like, you guys know. Just don't do what I did. Do not do what I did on the video. Don't puff too hard. Don't do it by yourself. And have the correct lighter. That's all 5, you know. And yeah, just go from there, man. Like, I'm gonna try to make more cigar content, but like I said, every single video that I make is gonna be demonetized. It's not gonna make any money. It's gonna do great. You guys, I guess you guys, people liked it or whatever, or I got more views than before. The algorithm appreciated it as well, so I'm gonna make more content on it, but it's gonna be completely demonetized. But I'm gonna like try to pump out content to try to beat the algorithm. I know I'm not gonna make no money off the ads and all that shit or whatever, but if people liking it, man, I'm gonna just try to pump it out. Like, fuck it, like, shit. If I get views, then I get views. The views don't make no money, but whatever, they still views, So we're gonna go from there, man. And like I said, I really want to learn about cigars. So the more videos I make, the more interesting it gets. That's it. I appreciate you guys, man. I hope you guys have a cigar. If you're watching this video, I'm also, like, if you're watching this video, another video is already posted about me purchasing my second cigar and maybe even smoking it. But I'm gonna try to, like, when it's cigar content, like I said, I'm gonna just try to, like, just constantly put out content. And probably for the next week, I'm gonna go hard on cigar shit. So yeah, man, I appreciate you guys, man. Peace out. Man, like and subscribe, man. Like and subscribe, comment, all that shit or whatever, man. I appreciate it.